Good evening students, welcome to Kukreja classes. Today we will learn about the heating effects of the current, magnetic effects of the current. So starting with the heating effects of the currents, the electric current can produce three main types of effects. First is the chemical effect, second heating effect, and third is the magnetic effect. So starting with the heating effect of the current, when an electric current is passed through a high resistance nichrome wire, so the nichrome wire gets red hot and produces lot of heat is produced in it. That is called the heating effect of the current. So the heating effect, to find out the heating produced while passing the current through a conductor of resistance R and for time t, we need so we start with the work done by the charge. So charge when moving under the potential difference V, so the work done is equal to Q into V. Q is the charge flowing under the potential difference V, the total work done is W. We know that I is the rate of charge. So replacing Q with IT, and V potential difference is equal to I into R as per Ohm's law. So so the work done becomes I square into R into T. So assuming that the total work done is converted into heat energy, so the heat produced is equal to I square into R into T. Here you can see that the heat produced depends upon the square of the current. It means if you double the current through the resistor, the heat produced will be 4 times. If you will make it half, then the heat produced will be 1/4 of the original. So moreover the heat produced is directly proportional to the resistance of the conductor or resistor. So if you increase the resistance of the wire, the heating produced will be increased. If you decrease the resistance, the heat produced will be decreased. And similarly, if we increase the time of flowing of current, then the heat produced will become double, and this way the heating effect depends upon current factors. So now come to the utilization of the heating effect of the electric current. The first we use the application of the heating effect of the current in the heating devices, electrical heating devices like electrical kettles, electrical geysers, room heaters, like that, where the high resistance wire like nichrome wire is used. So when electric current is pass through the high resistance wire, the wire gets heated red hot and produces heat. The temperature of the red hot wire of nichrome is about 900. When it is red hot, the temperature is about 900 degree Celsius. The other application of heating effect is in the electrical bulbs or lamps, where the tungsten high resistive as electric coil in the electrical bulb. So when it becomes you can say white hot, then it emits light. So this way. And the tungsten filament, why we use tungsten filament in bulb? Because it has a high resistance, low rate of evaporation, high flexibility. So these are the properties due to which, and it has also the high melting point. Due to these properties, we use the tungsten as a you can say filament in the electrical bulbs or lamps. So tungsten in the bulbs, there is we fill the inert gas like argon or nitrogen or mixture of both, because in the air, if there is air in the bulb, so the hot tungsten filament get oxidized or burned off. So that's why we fill the bulbs with the inert gas. The third application we use in the electric fuse, where which is a safety device for which help in securing you can say household wiring and protection of household appliances from the fire. So heating in the fuse wire, we use tin plated copper wire which has high resistance as compared to the domestic circuit resistance, and so it has a high resistance. So when